All right, so this is what we're talking about, Facebook. This is the Moses Lake Music Festival, and just to reiterate, burning houses is where it all began. That goes deeper into drug busts and evictions, which goes deeper into addiction and poverty, and ends at my old friend colonization, where it all ends. And why are these abandoned houses burning? It's because people are looking for places to rest, and accidents happen. Reasons vary. And in fact, some of these people that are breaking into these houses are the people that were kicked out of these houses. That's funny, and then you complain about the homeless problem, but you kicking people out at the same time, Blood Tribe. What's going on? So the fact is there's a homeless population amongst the Blood Tribe, which is evident in our larger communities. You walk around here in Lethbridge, you can see it everywhere. You walk around Cardston, you see it there. You go to Fort McLeod, it's not so evident. The cops are good at arresting people there, right?
Yeah, just throw everybody in jail.
They just throw everybody in there. I'm just kidding. Well, yeah, where's all their homeless people? In the coolies? So, so the thing about it is,
really have it, like under control.
They got it under control there. Where's all you homeless people? Glad you're looking at the fort. Don't talk about my fort. That's my fort. So we're talking about homes. I've been homeless. I've been into the natives men's shelters. I've looking for crazy places to sleep, like the ATMs that are open that you can go sleep under there. Those are crazy places. But yeah, so I'm talking about the homeless people, the people on the street, the homies, everybody. They need basic stuff like socks, T-shirts, stuff like just to change. The girls need stuff, shoes, jackets. The weather's changing right now, and you don't got a lot of that stuff here on the street. The greatest thing for me was getting a shower. So the Moses Lake Shelter is actually a place that could really use all the help. Could use all the help that you can give. It's run by FCSS down there in Standoff. It's only open from November to March each year, which is something that we all want changed. We want that place to be open year-round, because of weather. That's it. So instead of just talking, myself and my compadres here at TukkLive, we decided to do something. And what we're doing is we're hosting the Moses Lake Music Festival, which is a clothing drive for the Moses Lake Shelter. And this is on Saturday, September 30th, the end of this month, from 6 to 10 p.m. So come out, bring some clothes. Well, don't take your clothes off, but bring some clothes. Make sure you wash them. I'm sure you wash your clothes on a regular basis. Those jackets, if they need to be dry cleaned, make sure they're dry cleaned. So come on down, listen to some good music. It's starting at 6 to 10 o'clock. You can show up there a little early. There's going to be a big giant tent set up there right behind Richard's house. We're going to have food for everybody, so the first 100 people or so are going to get some bag lunches. 6 to 10 o'clock, there's going to be an open mic. So all you hip-hoppers, all you singers, guitarists, come out and check that out. Look up the event page. It's on Facebook, so you can look that up. It's under Moses Lake Music Festival and Clothing Drive. You can check us out on Twitter. Go ahead, hit me up on Facebook, all you performers. We'll try to get you booked in there. But yeah, so big things happening. I'm really excited. I hope that everybody can come out there. Even if you can't make it to the music festival, stop in and drop off a jacket or anything you can to help out the people. That's what it's for, right? It's for the people. By the people. So, what's going on in the news?
There's Irma, Jose.
The
fires
what do they call
are
it?
encroaching.
That's what I want to talk about, the BC fires. Nobody can breathe right now.
Montana.
That's
BC
the one that's going towards Waterton.
It's good. The one from Montana is going to
Waterton's
Waterton.
evacuated right now.
Waterton's been evacuated. Even all the workers are evacuated.
They're saying, what's the other towns? Or south of
Cardston County.
west of the reserve, so like Fish Creek.
Really?
Yeah, Fish
Way
Creek,
out that way into all the...
Well, I don't think
Cardston County.
Yeah, Cardston County. So like Levitt and Mountain View. They are on
That's
high
getting pretty
alert.
close. Yeah, we stay out there in Cardston, and it's pretty bad out that way. That's
People
crazy.
are getting sick.
People are getting sick now. Asthma sufferers are
Allergies.
suffering. Allergies are kicking in everywhere. Yeah, it's crazy. You can't really see anything as
They
well.
need manpower.
What kind of manpower?
I know across
Muscles?
the line they need muscles.
Yeah.
They need your muscles. So they need men to go and help and for people to volunteer.
Looking
So
at
I'm
you,
not
men.
sure.
Yeah. So,
Our conversation. Like,
we
so
need
if
men.
carbon is burning and what was I saying? CO2 and O2 are burning. What does that make? Smoke.
Yeah, so what else is going on? There's a big old earthquake in Mexico that just happened, a big 8.0 earthquake in Mexico.
There's even a Caribbean island that's like washed out.
The Caribbean island just washed away right now.
India.
India. What's going on in India? Flooding.
1,200 people.
Is that Nepal?
Yeah, Nepal, Bangladesh.
Nepal, Bangladesh. Flooding going on out that way. My goodness.
It's like Mother Earth is
Mother Earth is upset right now.
pissed off.
Yeah, Mother Earth is angry. What y'all doing now? Y'all better start smudging out there. You know, you're pissing off Mother Earth here.
It's
I think it's Donald Trump. Yeah, someone's got to get that guy smudge bowl. But yeah, so that's what's happening in the world today. The world's falling apart, and we're sitting over here complaining because we can't get good Wi-Fi.
And we're over here waiting for the ghetto gospel.
We're here getting ready for the Ghetto Gospel Festival, saving the world.
We make it too.
Yeah, if we make it there, if we can make it to the Ghetto Gospel Festival.
Then we can.
Well, the reason why we're doing it is because we recognize the homeless problem that's out there. There's a huge problem out there. People are homeless, and yet our tribe is still kicking people out of their houses. You know, for flood's sake, what's going on? For Fox Lake, what's happening? So that's the problem, and that's why we're putting together this music festival. It's so that we could come together and play some music and enjoy ourselves, eat and have fun. But also, everyone's going to be there addressing these issues, and I can guarantee you that the entire homeless population of Moses Lake will be at this music festival, and they'll be able to see that there's people that are recognizing this, that shelter is not open year round. You know, why is it not open year round when we got this huge population that is living on the streets, living in tents, living in these abandoned homes, and there's still people getting kicked out? You know, that's my crazy issue with this whole thing. So all we're doing is we're just trying to bring the issue to light. I mean, I guess the ultimate goal is to get that shelter open year round. That'll be my ultimate goal. So I just want to read something here to you. It's from the homelesshub.ca, and it's on Indigenous peoples. And Aboriginal peoples is a collective term to encompass the diversity of cultures within First Nations, Inuit, and Métis. We talked about that earlier. Urban Aboriginal peoples experience homelessness at a disproportionate rate and make up a significant percentage of the homeless population in cities, according to Patrick 2014. Some sources have suggested that Aboriginal homelessness in major urban areas ranges from 20 to 50% of the total homeless population, while others have reported that the range may be much wider, from 11 to 96%.
Depends on which area you're in.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It probably depends on where you're living at, right? Because in Cardston, the homeless population is probably 96% native, whereas here in Lethbridge, it might be more like 56%, 60, right? In fact, research by Belanger, my old prof here, he found that 1 in 15 Aboriginal people in urban centers are homeless, compared to 1 in 28 for the general population. This means that urban Aboriginals are 8 times more likely to experience homelessness. Housing conditions on reserves and in Métis and Inuit communities are often substandard, leading some researchers and Aboriginal activists to state that on-reserve housing should also be considered part of homelessness. Yes, it should be. Homelessness amongst Aboriginal peoples can be traced back to historical trauma, oppression, racism, and discrimination. We were just outside talking about landlords not renting to any of our people. As soon as they see that you're a native or they see your native name on the application, you're brushed aside, put to the bottom of the list, right? They're looking for the proper candidate, or in their mind, what is the proper candidate to live in these homes? So that's another form of discrimination right there. It could be argued that I'm reading here again. It can be argued that it should be considered as a consequence of colonization and exploitation resulting from the European conquest of North America. We said that earlier, remember? It all goes back. I talk about these burning houses, and it goes deeper, the issues goes deeper, and it always ends at colonization. That's just like the bottom factor to all of this. A significant abuse and cultural trauma occurred through the use of residential schools to house and educate Aboriginal children. Furthermore, the 60s sweep, which took Aboriginal children and placed them in white foster homes within the child welfare system, has led to unstable families and homes. Many of the personal issues, including familial dysfunction, substance abuse, addictions, health issues, community violence faced by Aboriginal peoples and that act as contributors to homelessness, can be directly linked to various types of historical trauma. There it is, historical trauma. We talk about childhood trauma, right? Being kind of the personal factors that help people end up in those hopeless situations. So we're talking historical trauma, thinking of us as a people, right? Structural issues can include transitions from reserves to urban living, racism, landlord discrimination, low levels of education and unemployment.
Illiteracy nowadays.
Illiteracy is big, not even that, not being taught right how to read. Dyslexia is a problem. People can read, but dyslexia throws people all the time. Smart people just rearrange words for some reason.
And standardized testing.
Standardized testing is a problem. It's a huge problem because they're only looking for certain answers. They're not looking for people to think. That's the problem with standardized testing. So as a result, research has shown that Aboriginal peoples experience lower levels of education, poorer health, higher rates of unemployment, and lower income levels compared to non-Aboriginal people, which every Aboriginal person knows. There are also serious social issues stemming from the historical trauma, including high incarceration rates and high suicide rates amongst youth. Blah, 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 blah. That's what we've been talking about this whole time. Suicide, homelessness. That seems to be the issue behind everything that's going on here. So that's why we're doing this whole music festival. It's to help our people. It's to show our people that there's somebody out there that really does care. There is someone out there that's thinking about you. And if nobody else cares, Tupac does. Remember that? No one else does. Tupac cares. So right now we're just gonna give you a little. Why don't we look for some Tupac? Eh?
Yeah. Hey, put on that one with him and Biggie.
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
What's that called?
I don't know. Look for the song with Tupac and Biggie. I just heard
Alright,
this
we're just gonna
morning.
do some Tupac and Biggie right here. That's just your black water. Make a little request here. Tupac, Guitars, Baby Freestyle, Psychos, Running, Dying to Live, I'll Be Missing You. Let's check out Ghetto Gospel. Hashtag Ghetto Gospel Music.
Is it Psychos?
It's got to be Psychos. Let's check that one out.
Okay.
All right, so here it is. Here's Tupac and Biggie. Here's Psychos. You can find all these on our playlist at TukkLive, www.JessFM.ca.
Bathroom?
Scooted!
Students!
Students!
Is this it?
It's a good one anyways.
It's on my phone.
Nobody cares, Tupac cares.